Namo Amirabutsu. Not that long ago, I watched this Candace Owens video concerning the suspect in the Idaho murder case. And she commented that he was a vegan and that vegans, for the most part, hate humans but love animals. And she went on to make the most laughably absurd and ridiculous, misinformed, and as she likes to say often, uneducated video. She likes saying that about everyone else. They're uneducated. Her video on veganism was totally uneducated. But I've heard other people, mostly on the right, make these stupid comments about vegans that are totally misinformed, totally false. Now, for whatever reason, the video Candace Owens made was taken down, and rightfully so. For one thing, it labeled vegans as people that hate people. Well, the definition of veganism, if she had bothered to check with any vegan association, is a regard for the sanctity of all sentient life. And a vegan is someone who has regard for all sentient life, and yes, that includes human beings as well as animals. But this isn't a video about Candace Owens. There are other people. I've heard people mostly on the right, like Alex Jones when he was with InfoWars. I don't know anything. I don't know what Alex Jones is doing now. I don't really care. And I've heard others make comments and try to politicize veganism and make it a libtard, left-wing, woke ideology trend. And it's not. Veganism and vegetarianism have been around for millennia. They have been recognized by sages and scholars and people of conscience who recognize that animals suffer, animals feel pain, and that it's barbaric to eat and exploit animals for the sake of human beings. And I get frustrated with people and their ignorance on the subjects of not only veganism but even vegetarianism. I've talked about here in the South, people will it amazes me when people will look at me and say, "Oh, you're vegan." Well, I'm pescatarian. I only eat fish. So we're kind of alike. No, we're not. You eat animals murdered for human consumption. Fish is meat. The meat of fish. Stupid. Fish, meat. Crab meat. Shrimp meat. It's meat. But also, when it comes to veganism, I've noticed proponents and critics of the vegan lifestyle will pick the most outlandishly insane, fringe, non-meat eaters and refer to them as a vegan lifestyle or an extreme vegan lifestyle. I'm talking about people that eat nothing but nuts and artichokes and drink their own piss, and people who they'll only eat raw fruit that falls from the tree. They pick these oddballs that do not represent the majority of vegans and vegetarians. The majority of vegans and vegetarians are people who participate in shunning animal products, or in the case of veganism, Or in the case of veganism, we shun all animal products. In vegetarianism, they sometimes eat dairy or egg. But, you know, getting back to the whole Candace Owens thing, first of all, a vegan cannot be a murderer. A vegan, and I'm not saying this person, you know, the trial hasn't begun. I'm saying the suspect in this case, anyone who murders a human being cannot be a vegan. They may adhere to a plant-based diet, but that does not make you a vegan. Just because you eat artichokes and lettuce doesn't make you a vegan. A vegan is someone who recognizes the sanctity of all life and tries to the best of their ability to maintain this. Another reason I wanted to make this video is because I've noticed, and I'm not a left-winger, I'm very middle of the road moderate. And I'm not a leftist moderate, I'm not a right-wing moderate, I am right in the middle of the road. I do not like American politics. I feel the system is broken. I think the whole system is hopelessly fucked. Excuse my language. But I've noticed most people who have an issue with veganism or vegetarianism are on the right, and they're very ridiculously either uninformed or purposely they're setting out to spread vicious lies and misinformation. One of the things she said in her video was, you know, the left pushes a diet that will make you, they know will make you sick. I've been a vegan, I've been a vegetarian for many years. I have not gotten sick. I don't get sick. I get sick less than the average meat eater. I did have COVID, Omicron, a while back, because shit happens. But I don't understand people who want to politicize everything. The right criticizes the left for politicizing everything, and they do. The extreme left is horrible about doxing, censoring free speech, but the right is about pushing a Christian narrative, criticizing anything that doesn't pertain to what they consider to be normal, like having a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. And for some reason, I don't know, I'm just saying, get your fucking facts straight before you decide you're going to start doing a video on veganism or vegetarianism. Whoever the hell you may be, there are conservative right-wing Republicans who are vegan and vegetarian. There are extreme left-wing Democrats, Green Party, and other parties who are vegan and vegetarianism. It has nothing to do with your politics. It has nothing to do with the Antichrist. It has nothing to do with the end of times. It has nothing to do with, you know, Davos's plan to push the Great Reset, or, you know, all I gotta say is quit politicizing everything, people. Quit trying to make everything a political agenda. There are those of us who are not political, and I'm not political. I'm fed up with the system and I don't participate. And I'm going to make a video on my other channel talking about why I don't participate. But before you comment on veganism or vegetarianism, get your fucking facts straight. Namo Amida Butsu.